What is up, guys and girls? Hurricane Liz here, and in this video I'm going to give you an update to the 30-day challenge and kind of letting you know where I'm at, where I anticipate to be, and how effective it's been for me from a motivational standpoint. So hopefully you guys enjoy this and it helps motivate some of you to actually get out there and get whatever it is you want. So first things first, let's talk about why I started this to begin with. And truth be told, it's just to get more motivation and get a lot more work done. And the great thing is that it has worked somewhat. So we'll talk about the pitfalls, the do's and the don'ts, and all that good stuff here. So now let's talk about what it's actually helped me do. Number one, I have been uploading every single day, but again, I've had to kind of create so much content that it's not only getting away from the bread and butter content that typically brings in the most amount of people to watch the videos. And while that is somewhat important to me, because obviously I want to grow this channel, I also want to help you guys. So the whole goal of this channel is to help people learn the Amazon algorithm, whether it be for KDP, merch, and or FBA. It doesn't matter which one. However, I will say this, the KDP people and the merch people devour this content, primarily because it hasn't really been taught by many. So a lot of the skills that I bring from the FBA standpoint, and I bring them straight on over because guess what? At the end of the day, we are all using the Amazon algorithm. So again, a lot of the core content is for KDP and for merch, and it's based around the Amazon algorithm. So as a result, I haven't been able to do that many of those videos because those aren't really the businesses that I'm focusing on right now. And that's primarily because of the fact, as you guys learned, I do not have a graphic artist at this point in time. However, in the actual upcoming videos, you're gonna see the process that I go through in order to find the right graphic artist for my particular actual design companies. Now let's talk about what I have been doing for KDP and merch. And it's pretty simple. I've been running a heck of a lot of tests, particularly using advertising and other promotional methods that are not really involved on Amazon. And I've also been investigating thoroughly how the really big brands create that brand and what external types of promotions they use in order to rank their shit. You see, the reality is that most of us just throw our crap up there and then hope it sells. And sure, we run some ads because at the end of the day, everybody's saying run ads, but most of us are not looking at external actual advertising methods or mediums, and we fail to not see those, and we fail to see the really big picture, which is at the end of the day, we can actually make a gigantic brand with this and sell it. So in the coming week, you're gonna see a bunch of videos where I go undercover and I investigate some of the top brands, and I show you guys some really ninja things that they're doing off of Amazon that most people will have never noticed. And guess what? You got me on your side, so I did notice, and I'm gonna show you guys and pretty much unveil those curtains right before your eyes. So don't worry, I have not given up on KDP, I have not given up on merch, I'm still working on those, but right now I'm building those 5 to 6 other businesses that we talked about in the previous 30-day challenge video. Now let's kind of recap those and tell you where I'm at so you can see the kind of progress I made, and if you're challenging right along with me, then you can kind of tell like how you're doing. So the first things first, the very first business that I wanted to talk about is my Amazon Mastermind, which we've been promoting pretty hard for the past couple weeks. Now, this event takes place on November 9th and 10th, and it's held virtually, so you can stream in your undies, you can be bottomless, you can be topless, you can do whatever you want, just do not stand up. Please don't stand up. This event is right now at about 30 participants, and 30 people so far have signed up. We still got about 2 weeks to go, so I anticipate about 50 to 75 people to sign up for that event and be live streaming. And again, it's gonna be all about Amazon and the algorithm, and primarily how to take your FBA business to the next level. A lot of the speakers are making it upwards as much as $50 million per year, and a lot of the attendees are mostly millionaires. So it's kind of exciting that I've managed to get that many people signed up. And again, as long as I don't get them to stand up, then I'm winning. So I'm gonna keep pushing full force on that, and that's gonna take up a lot of my time in the next 2 weeks. Now, business number 2, that was my reselling business, which has not been going too smooth. However, I will say this much, I finally got all my listings up on eBay, StockX, and GOAT. And StockX and GOAT are selling excellent. eBay's kind of a little slow, and it might be because I priced high, but we are coming into the end of Q4, and I anticipate a huge buying surge to happen in the next week or two. So I'm not gonna panic, I'm gonna leave as such, and I'm gonna keep on copying more and more merchandise. I'm kind of trying to buy as much merchandise as I possibly can. Yesterday, I bought a $1,600 graphics card that is reselling between $2,600 and $3,000, and I'm still trying to get more of those, and I'm buying every bit of Pokemon, football, baseball, basketball cards that I can get, as as well as getting as much of these as I can get my hands on, because Peanuts, for some reason or another, no longer streams digitally. So the actual hard copies, DVD, Blu-ray, and Blu-ray 4K UHD, whatever the hell it's called, is selling upwards of $80 to $100. So right now I think my total's around 20 something, and I will get 100 to 200 to 300 to 1,000 of these if I can. So if you guys see these up there in your local Walmart as well as Target, pick them up. They're gonna sell like fire. So all in all, like I said, I anticipate that surge, so I'm not gonna back down from buying and spending a ton of money. I'm gonna make it rain on Snoopy and Charlie Brown, and I know that doesn't sound too sexy, but I'm gonna make it rain on those bitches. All right, the third thing that has taken up a huge amount of my time, and I hope you guys have joined. If not, there is a link below in the description on the video for you to jump into the currently free beta reselling group, which tells you and gives you an alert as to when these things are up online on Amazon, Target, Walmart, Best Buy. We've got alerts from all sorts of stores going up, and like I said, it is in beta, but we are improving it daily. We're also adding and removing new products, and we got a lot of actual really cool stuff. So a lot of members have copped things like heaters, which are selling for an all-time record high right now, and they've also copped like Nintendo Switches and Mario Kart circuit training things and things like this. So if you're not in there, jump in there. It's currently free right now. And as I said before, we've got about 260 members right now, moving onwards up to about 300, which will hit soon. So take advantage of it now while it's free. Okay, don't say I told you so. You have the opportunity right now to make money in that group. Since we are in Q4, there's gonna be a ton of people that make money on these alerts. It's dummy proof. You see the alert, you check what the pricing is. Anytime you see that alert, you click buy, you add to cart, you purchase it, and then you resell it. It's that simple. All right, on a side note, my FBA business, while it's still running and I am tied up in a lawsuit, it still is making approximately $40,000 to $50,000 a month, which is not a lot compared to what it used to do, but it still is doing pretty well. Now, the last thing that I kind of had as a speculation is actually doing a lot better than I thought, which is the actual trading aspect of things. I told you guys that I was going to be making some longer term swing trades, and right now I am up around $6,000 just trading in the stock market, and that is on this past 20 some days alone. So we'll see what happens on the next 30 days. Did I get lucky? Did I not get lucky? Who knows? We'll find out in the coming months. But I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on that one thing in terms of dollar-wise. Other than that, at the end of the month, I will give a full income report on all actual 6 of those businesses and let you know how they are going. Remember, I started these from scratch 20 days ago, and I'm still continuing to move forward. And again, we'll see where I end up on my first month of just hustling like a lunatic. I hope you guys and girls are doing the same thing alongside me. Let me know in the comments below what you've struggled with. And I will say this much, if you're struggling, keep going, because there are days where I'm like, damn, this shit's too much work. Like, I want to quit this. So I keep going because I know that I've committed to this challenge for you guys. So let me know below what your challenges are, and I'll see if I can help you on any of them. Other than that, put your questions and comments below. I always personally answer them, and I'll see you guys in the next video.